Welcome back to the channel. So, today, this is what we're going to talk about. Majority of dudes that I know, bro, this is just the way it be. Most dudes know that 99.9% of women are fake as hell. Fake. You know, maybe the percentage is a little bit higher than that. Maybe a little bit. We can cut them some slack. Maybe a little bit, but not much more. And all of us dudes appreciate the real good women in this world. Always will. But there's a lot of snakes, guys. There's a lot of snakes. There's a lot of manipulators. And it's all started with Adam and Eve a long time ago. Eve got Adam to bite the apple, and you know, there's a lot of that going on in the world today. We've all gotten clobbered by Eve. We all believed it. We all believed what she told us. We all believed it. And you guys can't sit here and tell me otherwise. You guys can't sit here and say, oh man, I never got fooled before. Nothing's ever happened to me before, man. It's never happened. Maybe if you're a dude that never dealt with a woman in your life, maybe then. But if you've dealt with women, then you've dealt with an Eve. So it is as bad as I'm saying it is. And I'd have no reason to get up here in front of this camera and say otherwise if it really wasn't. Why would I sit here and lie? It's the truth. There's a lot of bad apples, boy. There's a lot of bad apples. And I just think most men are losing the ability to take a woman seriously, and women should be afraid of that. Women should fear that, but they act like they don't. But they start to fear later on in life when they get older. I wonder why that is. It's quite funny. It's interesting how they start to fear when all of a sudden they're getting older. Well, you can't manipulate as easy now, can you? You're not as beautiful or as young anymore, are you? That is why. So, they should fear that men are not taking them seriously anymore or do not trust them. There could be lots of good-looking women out there, guys, and it's just becoming more irrelevant by the day. Like, literally. Their looks are starting to hold no weight. Like, little to no weight. Because you can just look at them and you can tell that this is absolutely insane. Like, the way she is, the way she acts. You guys know what I'm talking about. The majority of women that you guys deal with today, that is how they're like. It is horrendous. It's just... it's out of this world, you know. It's, there's nothing to be taken seriously there, and you guys know it. Most women are not to be taken seriously today. And they better have a good case if you're going to take them seriously. They better have a damn good case, boy. Because it's not looking good out there. And it's not been looking good for a long time, you know. Like, I don't know where we went so wrong, but... you know, there's the odd women you come across, and it's like, it could be a good thing because they're exactly who they should be. It exists. It's just rare. And I mean rare, rare. So if you can get rare, consider yourself blessed. Consider yourself extremely, extremely lucky. Because you're lucky, boy. And that's the goal, right? That's the goal for all you guys, is to get lucky. Other than that, you know, it's just not an everyday thing anymore to just find yourself a woman. It's funny how parents and stuff think today as if you can just go out there and find a woman and it's going to be all good. And that's how they think. They think Oh yeah, just go find a woman and get a girlfriend and all. It's all gonna be all good. It's not that. It's not that easy anymore. It's not as easy as it used to be because of all of what's happened to this world, modern society, cell phones, manipulation tactics are growing by the day. There's more apps coming into place. There's more places that they can cheat and be sneaky and all this kind of stuff. It's completely insane. Women don't feel the need. Well, some women, very few. Majority of women don't feel the need anymore to submit to a man. It's like they can even have a boyfriend and it's like they're single. Like they act single. They have eyes for other men. Like you'll catch many women staring at you, boy. You'll catch many women who's in a relationship, who's married, staring you down like they see a piece of meat that they want. They do. They want that meat, boy. Let me tell you that. They want the meat and they want all of it. So, no diddy. It's bad though. It's bad. And the only thing you can think in those moments when you catch some other female staring at you and you can tell she has eyes for you big time. The poor fellow that's with her. The poor fella, because she don't like him that much. She's probably just tolerating the dude that she's with, but she's not close enough to getting with a guy like yourself. And you guys know, as well as I know, women are hypergamous. They have a hypergamous nature. They can be with a man, they can be with a dude, getting something going on, but if they see another dude and he's better looking, he's more fit, he's wealthier, you're going to get a lot of women having their eye on you, boy. And that's how it is. You just feel bad for the other dudes because it's like, man, I wouldn't want to be in that position. Every man wants to be a king. Every man wants to be him. Like you was him, bro. Every dude wants to be that guy that has a woman that's so pure that it's not even ridiculously funny. She's pure. No other guy can touch her. No other guy has touched her. And it's just you and her. That's your chick. That's your girl. That's your girl, bud. Every guy wants that. No guy wants these 304s running around out here, having eyes for other dudes while having a boyfriend and all that other kind of, BS. Because it's not cute. It's ugly. And I don't even know why they do it because it's like, they're not going to succeed with you. So I don't even know why they try. But they still try because they're 304s. They're going to try to see what they can do. They don't know how much you know all the time. They might think, oh, I can manipulate other guys. I can get this guy too and manipulate him. Until they try and nothing happens at all. And then they feel stupid. They feel rejected. They feel ugly. You did it to yourself. You did it to yourself. Go play with your husband. Go do something else. Get out of here. It'd be crazy, bro. But men are seeing too many reasons today. This is from dudes I talk to as well, bro. All the coaching calls, lots of dudes where I come from especially, the things they tell me. Their ability to not take a woman seriously anymore is significantly going up, not down. And they're becoming jokes, and I feel that's actually what happens. Bro, by 20, 21 years old, I'm now 29. My ability was just flying out the window of taking a woman seriously. And I was attracting like good looking females. exes were good looking. The women I was attracted at the time was good looking. It was nothing but the same type of good looking female that you come across. And I'd start to take them seriously for months, and all of a sudden some weird shit would happen, and it comes to an end, and it's like, man, how many times can you do this? How many times can you go through this same phase and have it be a dead end talking stage, relationship, whatever you got yourself in? Like, how many times can you go through that? You start to not take them seriously, and it's like, gosh, like what, like, these are jokes. Like, you just look good, that's it. These are jokes. So that's when a woman's beauty just starts to hold no weight. It's like, okay, she looks good, but who is she? You want to get to know who she is now. And that's truly what matters. And it's been said a million times. A woman's beauty is going to get her seen. It's going to get you in the door. It's not going to keep you inside the house. As soon as things start to get revealed, you're kicked out. You're out of the house. Because you're a burden. You're dangerous. You're literally dangerous. Women like that are not to be trusted. They're more dangerous than a criminal. Because they destroy you not on the outside, they destroy you internally. Bit by bit by bit by bit by bit by day. And it's bad, bro. Their levels of manipulation is just out of this world. And it's something as a man you don't want to deal with. It's something as a man you don't want to go through. You don't want to go through that, bro. But unfortunately, a lot of us dudes have to go through it sometimes. And you better learn from it, because if you don't, you're screwed. If you don't learn from those situations, you're screwed. So it's a must. But from what I'm seeing today, from what I'm hearing, the way even fellas out here be acting, bro, like, they just have this demeanor where it's just like, they just don't take women seriously. And that's bad for women. Y'all are the ones doing this. Like, they play their games, they play their games, they play their games. And in the end, they want you to take them seriously in the end. All of a sudden, they want to be taken seriously. And is that to be taken seriously? No, it's an act. You're just not to be taken seriously at all. And this is bad for women. It's bad for them, bro. Because you're not going to get a dude to take care of you at the end of the day. Ever in your life. You're not going to have a family. You're not going to have your own children. You're not going to have nothing. And your little career that you think is so fly ain't going to matter. Congratulations. You have failed in life. Congrats. So, this is why it's bad for women. And the only option for a man is to level up to a whole different level. Sacrifice it all, bro. I have told a few of my friends even recently, bro, like, turn to God. Turn to God, because it's the only option. It's the only option. You should want to impress God. If you can impress God, watch God impress you. It is time to sacrifice. It is time to put ourselves through stuff, guys. That's what it's time for. It's time for us to get after it. It's time for us to sacrifice like Jesus sacrificed his life for us on the cross. It's time for us to pay back. It's time for us to be about that life. That's what it's time for. It is not time to take another 304 seriously. Now, if it's a good woman, that's different, but you better make sure of it. You better make sure she is. Because if she's not, you're in over your head. This stuff is not to be taken lightly. I don't know how many times we have to warn dudes out here, bro. I don't know how many times. Like, red flags are red flags. You see things, you ignore them. We've all done it before. And like guys, like even when I dated a long time ago in the past, like the ones that I've dated a long time ago in the past, you don't even know what a red flag is. It's just like, whatever. You take the person back, you see behavior, you give them an excuse, you take them back. Instead of realizing how serious things are, even small red flags, are big red flags. But you grow, you go through those situations and you learn how serious dating actually is. And how, important it is to understand exactly what you're getting yourself into at the end of the day. She could seem like your type. She could look like your type. She could even feel like your type. I want you guys to hear exactly what I'm saying right now. She can seem like your type. She can look like your type and appear like your type. She can feel like your type. It's like, so you're seeing her and it's like, oh, it's my type. You can feel like she's your type and oh my God, like this, it's amazing. And it could be the worst thing you've ever come across in your life, because these women today, bro, are chameleons. They might as well dress up like Komodo dragons and start roaming around Earth. They're chameleons, my guy. They're chameleons. So, as a man, if you find yourself something to come across something, because I know a lot of you guys are already not taking women seriously, but if you do, and you feel like something is different about this girl, just let time keep going on. That's all you gotta do. Just let time keep going on. Get to know who she is in many different forms and areas and stuff like this. And pay close attention. Pay close attention, because you don't want to get conned by the con women themselves, because there's lots of them out there today. Con artists at its finest. They will rob you of your soul. They will rob you of everything. And like I said, it could have been a woman that sat like your type. You thought she was your type. She felt like your type. She looked like your type. It's like, oh, it's definitely my type. It's definitely, this girl's different, man. We've all been there multiple times. Multiple times we have been there. And it's like, wow. 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 You got conned. You got fooled. They fooled you. They got you. Anybody can lie. They lied. They chose to lie. They chose to put on an act. They chose to con you. They chose to do it. And you gave them the benefit of the doubt. And that's what happened. They absolutely con you. And it does something to you after stuff like that happens. It does something to you, bro. Also known as not taking women seriously. And that's when they start to hate it. They play their games, but then they hate it when you don't take them seriously. And it's like, you literally gave me every reason to not take you seriously. Now, if you were actually different, like you said you were, if you're actually about that life, then maybe I would take you seriously. And that's how dudes be thinking. That's the motto, guys. That is it. She's either to be taken seriously, and this is okay, this is good. This is a woman that's well built, well put together. Because it exists, guys. Stop thinking it don't, because it does. I'm dead ass serious. But I'm also dead ass serious that 90-some% of women are complete trash garbage. Like, bad for your life, bad for your soul, bad for your bank account, bad for everything. So, there's no question about it. this is what it comes down to. And you just have to fucking know, man, like what you're getting yourself into. That's the most important thing. Because these women, bro, will be out there in the garage mixing potions nowadays. They're mixing potions nowadays, coming up with more advanced manipulation strategies and techniques and tactics. So it's really that crazy, man. So, you know, women are always going to have the next manipulation tactic to counteract what we've already figured out about them. And they're going to keep doing it. So, you know, it goes pretty deep. And I'm going to say, too, before I end this video, there's only so much a man can take. And if you take that much and things end up that way, then you might be checked out for the rest of your life. And I know for a fact some of you guys watching this channel are already checked out for life, bro. I know some of you are. And it's not something I recommend. I recommend having the ability to have not like this deep hope. You should have hope. But what's the word I want to use for this? You should be optimistic about the future. You should have optimism. You should allow yourself to be motivated, not completely checked out and all this other stuff, because you're limiting yourself. And I think it's weak. I do think it's weak. Because there are good women in the world. Few and far between, but they exist. Be patient. Be optimistic. Do your best work you can. And I think that's the answer, you know. Another cup of coffee gone. One more later on and that'll be it. But anyways, guys, that is the video for today. I hope you guys could learn something from this, take something from this, and you know, we out here trying to save the world, bro. We are not out here doing anything else but trying to save lives and open people's eyes. Because some of you guys, your eyes are not opened enough. You think you know something, and it's just embarrassing because you really don't know as much as you think you do. And that's okay. Be embarrassed a little bit. But you better learn quick. That's all I'm going to say. But anyways, guys, with that being said, God willing, God bless. And we'll see y'all at the top.